Here are 5 of my 5-star reads in no particular order. Okay, Barbarian Days, A Surfing Life by William Finnegan won the Pulitzer Prize for memoir and in good right. This is one of my favorite memoirs of all time. It encapsulates adventure, travel, that essential dread that we have when we're trying to work out the next steps of our lives. And William is just a fantastic writer. I've reread this book 6 times and I get something new out of it each and every time. Second is The Dry by Jane Harper. And I include this because it gripped me from start to finish, but it also just opened me back up to crime fiction within Australia. It follows the story of federal agent Aaron Falk as he returns to his hometown for the first time in 20 years after his childhood best friend is dead and his family is murdered. And it unravels and it's paced well and it is fantastic, and I couldn't recommend this book higher. Third is The Narrow Road to the Deep North by Richard Flanagan, and this could be a 6-star book for me, which I might actually make a list of that at some point. And it's a story about love and death and war and heartbreak, and this book from start to finish gives you goosebumps, and that is what I want when I'm reading. Next is Boy Swallows Universe by Trent Dalton, and I'm not going to give you a rundown on this book, but I want you to know that this had my emotions just spinning for the entire length of this novel. I polished this book off in just 2 days because I had to know what happened. It just has some of the most beautiful writing I have ever experienced in a novel. And the final book on my 5-star list today is The Golden Spruce by John Valiant. It is an environmental true crime story that follows the story of this tree, this spruce tree that has golden needles instead of green, and in a remote area of British Columbia. It follows the history and the Indigenous history, and it really gives a really cool encapsulation of British Columbia in Canada. And I just thought this was one of my favorite books of this year, and I wanted to include it on this list. Of the hundreds of books that I've read, this is my 5 books that are worth 5 stars. Let me know if you'd like a part 2.